Hello and welcome to Small Cap Spotlight. And today we're joined by Influx Health Tech's founder and MD, Dr. Munir Chandniwala. Munir, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Small Cap Spotlight.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for giving time for us.
Influx Health Tech has scaled rapidly since its inception in 2020, becoming a notable CDMO player in the health and wellness segment. Give us some color on the company's journey and its key milestones so far, from founding to date. What do you think was the biggest turning point?
It has been actually a long journey. Our inception was had happened in 2002-3, and slowly we have grown. Yes, over the last few years, we have done a rapid expansion as the industry also is maturing. The nutraceutical, the cosmetic, and everything is maturing very well, and we are coping up with it. In last 4 years, we have been able to do a lot of regulatory advancement at our end, and uh, due to that, we were able to achieve a lot of certifications like NSF FSSA 22000. We are one of the few companies in India to have this certification in our category. Then we are Nigeria approved, we are GMP. We just completed our Tanzania audit, and we have a GMP plant HACCP certified. So this all has helped us out to grow slowly. And in future also we are planning ourselves for NABL and all this stuff. So
Okay.
slowly it's a long journey. Milestone has been big, but yes, rapidly the industry is growing and we are trying to cope with this.
What drove you personally to this business from identifying the market opportunity to building manufacturing capabilities, scaling into different product segments? What drove you to it?
So one thing I've understood, diversification is very key. And what I have understood that a big portfolio is always good for good success. Few people won't agree with it, but I have we have done this since over the years, and I always believe that the probability is very important. So the more the products you make, the more the variety, your probability of winning is more. So
Hmm.
over the years, we have made sure that we have different lines added to our segments, to our capabilities, so that we can offer. See, as a CDMO, our work is to give service and to offer the backend support to the existing clients or the new clients. So this helps us to them to they have an opportunity there. There is a company which have so many lines to offer, and in one window we can give them all the opportunity what they want to make as a new company or a new product. So this is where we think we are doing good, and I agree that having a lot of big portfolio or offering variety of products helps us out because the probability of winning is more in this.
But you're not worried about spreading yourselves too thin, or are there still any strong pillars, any strong areas that will continue to be the core priorities for you?
See, it's not about spreading, it's overlapping of the industry. So generally in a CDMO, when a company comes, they come with the plan ideas where there are multiple projects actually. So we don't want to become a company where we can only offer few of the products and few of the products are made by another company. So the spreading is limited. It's not that okay, we are going outside a boundary. It is only that within the boundary, whatever we can do more is we are focused on. So all the lines what we are adding is in Nutra, cosmetic. They all are even the verticals what we are doing. Let's say Ayurveda, pet nutrition, the nutraceutical or the cosmeceuticals. This all are overlapping. So when a client comes, they have this platter to see, and we have a platter to offer, which can help them out to make few cosmetics, few hair care products, few nutraceuticals. So they stay within our the manufacturing area, and they can choose a CDMO where they can get a complete solution from one side. They don't have to roam to another manufacturing
Hmm.
companies. So that helps us out. So we are spreading within the limit. We are not spreading outside our boundaries. It is just developing within our boundaries. I can put it that way.
Okay, interesting. Contract manufacturing, whether it's nutraceuticals, cosmetics, Ayurvedic, veterinary, home categories, it's all very, very intensely competitive. What have been the toughest operational challenges that you have faced, especially around quality control, regulatory compliance, or even scale for that matter?
See, this industry is growing and it's new also. It's not like a mature industry like pharma. So
Hmm.
mainly nutraceutical is maturing slowly. We are governed by FSSI more, and FDA is much mature right now. It's not that FSSI is bad; they are definitely much better than what they were 10 years. So regulatory wise, yes, there are challenges where new laws are coming and new requirements are there, and also global compliances are required. So that's why we are upgrading ourselves. So challenges are there, but these are all within. We have our own regulatory team to tackle the regulatory challenges. We have our own QC and quality control team, which helps to develop the quality checks and everything. So challenges are there, but this is all within the limits. And wherever there is challenges, we'll definitely address that. Regulatory challenges can be more right now because the industry is developing. So we have to understand that still maturity is not come, still expansion is going on. The regulatory, the government side also are learning a lot of things and they are implementing. So we are coping with that. So that is the challenges we can see, but it's a process challenges. It's not that it is going to
Hmm.
stop us anywhere or it's going to hinder anything in our operations. It is just improving or coping up with the challenges whenever it comes.
What about opportunity? I mean, where do you see the ecosystem? How do you see it evolving going forward, especially CDMO in nutraceuticals and personal care? If you could talk to us about some opportunities as well, I mean, what lies ahead?
See, if you see cosmetic, nutraceutical, personal care, all this industries, as I said again earlier, is growing. So if I quote an example, I've read somewhere that India is only 2% market of the world share. So and with the growing market, the highest number of population we have, so we are a great potential market ourselves. It's not
Hmm.
about the export, but if you see the internal market also, the two tier, three tier cities which are developing now, so the market is huge. Slowly, it's penetrating into the deeper into the other segments of tires of cities. So it is helping us out that way, and we are definitely like complying with whatever we can do and we can offer.
You're serving a wide range of clients and categories. So if you could tell us what is your key differentiator, your USP, the edge that you bring, what sets you apart from your peers, if I have to ask you that?
See, if I see the variety of products which we can offer to the client is one of the USP. It is no doubt it's difficult to maintain, but one has to understand we have developed this over the years. It's not happened at once. So generally people ask us, you are making 4,000 products or 3,500 plus products, so does not it make it difficult life? But you have to understand that this 3,500 products we have slowly added, keep on adding and understood the formulation lines also what we have. See, we can do powders, we can do protein bars, we can do capsules, we have pop chips line now. So the variety is different. So the knowledge capability what we have in the nutraceutical is an advantage, I think, than the companies who are in competition with us. So the variety of products which we can offer, the variety of change parts, the variety of packaging options, the back-end integration, what we have done of printing, like the foil printing, the label printing, the canister manufacturing. This all makes us more competitive. We have our in-house regulatory team. We have our in-house designing team. So this is the specialty which we can offer to the client when they come. So it's a single. And the clients also are a variety of clients as we have different segments. We have cosmetics, Nutra. We are starting with the beverage lines. So the variety, the spread of the clients also are there. It makes us more safe as a CDMO because it gives us more chance to offer a variety of people. So that way, this is a USP actually, the number of products and number of variety of clients.
Okay. What about your investment priorities? Again, I want to go back to my previous question about operating in so many different categories. There's veterinary, Ayurveda, cosmetics, home care, etc. So, in terms of investments across all of these segments, where are the priorities right now, and which ones are central to your near-term growth strategy, maybe the next 3 to 5 years?
See, Influx is basically known for its Nutra manufacturing, and Nutra we have. nutraceuticals, which we say we are doing since last 24 years,
Hmm.
technically. And major investment as a 90% of our business is nutraceuticals. We want to invest more into this. So we are starting with a beverage line, which will be like a functional beverages or functional nutraceuticals. So we will have a retort, which is a pasteurization line. Very few company in India have this. We are having a canning facility where we can do functional beverages. Then we will have Tetra packs, which can offer a lot of clinical institution supplies and all. So our major investment right now is into mainly two categories or three categories. That is Nutra, the second is veterinary, and third is cosmetic. So our main
Hmm.
focus into this because we see a lot of business opportunity and the clients which are molded to our system are into these categories. So our major investment in IPO is in Nutra and veterinary. Yes,
Hmm.
cosmetic, we did our expansion last year, so we have not asked in IPO that much. But these three categories we are more keen to develop.
In terms of your inputs or raw materials, what are your major costs, and are you also prone to volatility in these supply costs, etc.? And give us some sense on how you're managing the fluctuations and the input cost volatility, if at all there's any.
So major, see, raw materials are vitamins, mineral, proteins, amino acids. Yes, few of them we are dependent on international supply also, like whey protein is there, amino acids there, but they are not the major contributor. Let's say they must be the 20% or 20-30% of the ingredients which are we are buying. We don't do direct import from the clients. We are buying from the merchant importers actually. And there are many merchant importers. Let's say in one geographical area, let's say China, there is an issue. We have a supplier from European countries also. So that way, there is no as such big challenge because as the industry or the world industry is growing in nutraceuticals, the supply cost also, if there is a fluctuation, let's say is happening right now, the dollar rupee rate and all. So our rates are whatever we give to our clients is on order to order basis. We don't have long term contracts, neither we want to do that so that we are bound with the any rates and we do losses. Every time we get the orders, we give them the sales purchase. Like we make the sales order, and in that sales order, the new rates are given to them. They confirm it, then only we take it to the production or the we forward it, take it forward.
Hmm.
So we work on our margins, whatever our margins we say gross margins are, we maintain that. The fluctuation is up and down. It goes down, we'll pass it on to our clients also, definitely. But it goes up, we'll pass it on again to the clients. So we are not worried about the fluctuation in the market, and we are maintaining our margins as per our costings.
You also closed your SME IPO fairly recently in June 2025. So, if you could tell us what the core intent was behind going public at this stage, was it for brand positioning, capacity building, strengthening your balance sheet, or anything else that really propelled you to go public?
See, what I've understood is that this industry has grown before time. So this is nutraceutical or wellness industry overall. uh, there's always a growth. So this has been achieved before time, I feel. What was going to happen in 2028 is happened already in 2025. So to cope up with that, we have to have infrastructure where I can manufacture the clients because clients are growing. So we also have to cope up with the capacity and all. So that is one of the reason where IPO can help us out. Yeah, the funds which we can utilize to build a world-class facility, which is at par with the industrial standard, so or the global standards. So this is the the capex what we are going to use from the IPO is generally mainly for mainly two units. That is one is for nutraceutical where we'll be having a PRC level. It's a level well, like a WHO GMP plant we'll have, which will be a clean room system where we can offer, we can match the global standards. And one is the veterinary feed, which I feel this industry is going to grow boom suddenly, and like pet nutrition, like kibbles. This is all
Hmm.
the future. You see the companion animals growing in the market. You see the basic stores coming up in your surroundings or the like neighborhoods. You can see that the market is growing. So the two major investment what we are going to do is one in nutraceutical and in veterinary. So this industry are going to grow and hope will cope up, will be market ready for it.
And what tangible changes have you seen in terms of, at the company's corporate governance level, investor engagement, funding access, etc., post listing? What has changed for the company and for the management?
See, management, definitely our thoughts have been different. There is a definitely new direction where our vision, like there is a target actually which is there where we have to achieve. So we have included our independent directors, we have added new CS, our team has grown, our new BD managers have come into picture. So like the corporate governance or financial decisions what we are taking is all through logical conclusions. So that way we have been growing, and definitely the mindset has is different than what it was earlier. The IPO has helped us that to get a vision and a direction where we can, like it's more mature, I think. And slowly the internal governance or the corporate governance, what we speak about, we have taken proper actions. Appropriate people have been employed to take the, to maintain the financial disciplines, whatever we can. So this whole thing has been done.
And now that the IPO is, behind you, as an investor, what should be the parameters or any benchmarks that I should be tracking when it comes to Influx Health Tech over the next maybe 2 to 3 years? What should we be watching out for?
See, definitely the basic thing what we require is this sales and the PAT. We will able to maintain it. We are confident. Uh, if you are a long-term investor, definitely will give you better results because the industry is capex oriented, and as a being a manufacturer, slowly we build up the capacity. What we were doing 10 years back and what we are doing today is completely different, and definitely the coming years, after 3 years, 4 years, will be different. So
Mm.
you can look forward to our new divisions what we are adding that will help us to for the growth. As I said, the beverage division, it's completely different. The future is RTDs. I always say ready to drink market is going to grow amazingly well in India as it has matured in the Western globally, like the Western countries. The RTD market has grown. So same thing is going to happen in India. Whatever happens there is going to come back to India after a few years. So you see a lot of products, varieties, which the Influx is going to offer, and we are going to differentiate with our competitors.
Mm.
So this is the thing which is going to happen inside, and definitely will maintain or definitely grow in our the sales or the investor angles where we will give you more the output of a business.
Okay. But, in terms of, let's say, revenue scale, product mix, market share, etc., are there any numbers or targets that you're kind of eyeing right now, whether it's domestically or internationally, any numbers that we should keep a track of as investors?
I don't want to speak of any particular number, but capacity wise, you have to understand that we are growing by we will be having 2.5 to 3x capacity with the IPO funds very shortly in the first quarter of the next year. So that will help us to build the sales over the period. I don't find any shortage of any parties or orders. We are going to cope up with it. So definitely whatever figures we are doing, we have done till September, or like this year, March we'll do 2.5x in uh, 3 to 4 years time, maybe 2 or 3 years time. So
Hmm.
that when our capacity is utilized, we'll reach 2.5 to 3x figures. So it depends on the work, it depends how the surrounding external environment happens, but we see a lot of positivity in in the scope what we can offer.
CDMO is a very technical and it requires a lot of technical expertise, operational talent as well, this segment. How is your leadership and execution team structured? If you could tell us, a bit about that, and what roles are most critical as you scale further from here on?
Yeah, see, CDMO is technical, so that's why to enter in this space also is little difficult. It's not easily you can copy the model. Let's say myself, I'm a pharmacist, so requirement to understand the pharmaceutics angle of the business is also important.
Hmm.
We have very well structured organogram where all the positions are defined well. We have a CEO, COO, CFO. We have just employed a head of staff, which is going to control all the, like from the CEO office, they are going to control the strategic planning, coordination, and all. And we also realize that we have to fill the gaps also. Yes, we need more people at the C level where, like the some decision making is taken. Right now, we have head of plants, we have head of QC, we have head of R&D, everything is well defined. And whenever we are growing, our IPO plant is ready. So that decision we will take when the business grows. And we really understand that we require more people to fill the gaps, and we are in search of that. When and where it is required, we'll fill that gaps. And over the years, maybe the right person will rightly join wherever required. Right now, at this
Okay.
stage, we have sufficient capability to run our business, and we can do well. But yes, as the business grows, whatever targets we are planning to achieve, we will require people. Yes, I agree to
Hmm.
it. And that hiring will happen at the right time and the right whenever required.
Right now, who are the key executives or functional leaders who are sort of heading the various critical verticals and in charge of the execution? If you could give us some, peek
So
into that.
yeah, see, the key as a CDMO, we are a production house. So we have the COO, Chief Officers. So he's Mr. Moiz Palgarwala. He's handling the all the units operational at his level. Below that, also they have three assistants actually. So we have the plant head for each company what we have right now production, and below that, below Moiz also they have 12, 15 coordinators actually to operate the parties and all. So COO is ahead right now. We have CFO who is handling a financial thing, Mr. Ashish Shah. We have a BD head, the BD manager or director, we can say, Rachna Parab. She is there. So it's the major critical area wherever required. There are heads. They all are old employees. They are with me since last, I think, a decade. So they know the system very well, and they are operating in their own capabilities and building the team. Yes.
Great, Munir. Thank you so much once again for sharing all these inputs and insights with us about what's happening at Influx Health Tech and what the way forward could look like. Thank you for joining us on Small Gap Spotlight.
Thank you so much for having us.